Hello everyone, Akash here and I welcome you all to YouTube Dev channel. And guys, these are the two questions that we will solve today. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the name is bitwise operators. So let's see what is the task. Okay, so we define S to be a sequence of integers. Okay, so this S, it is basically a sequence of integers ranging from 1 to n. Okay, and we want to know the maximum bitwise AND. Okay, so they want to know the maximum bitwise AND between any two integers. Okay, between any two integers within that sequence, and that AND, okay, the bitwise AND of these two integers, it should be less than the given integer k. Okay, so over here we have the constraints where q is the number of inputs, I guess. Okay, and n is basically the range. Okay, and k is basically the integer, like our maximum bitwise AND should be less than that integer k. Okay, so over here it is like we have q as 3, n as 5, k as 2. Okay, so our range will become 1 to 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so what they have done, they have actually like made the pairs, and they have found out the and between them, bitwise and. Okay, like we have over here 1, and we have 0 0 1. Okay, and we have 2 as 0 1 0 in binary form. Okay, 0 and 1 form, and then they have done their bitwise AND. Okay, so basically if we have true and true, then only we will get the resultant as true, that is 1. And if either of this value is 0 or false, then the resultant will become false. Okay, so in this case 1 0, if we do that AND, we get 0. Okay, 0 1 0 0 0 0. Okay, so that's why. And when we convert this base 2 to base 10, we get 0. Okay, now if we have a look over here, we have this as 1, this as 1, so resultant will be 1, and these two will be 0. Okay, because we should have at least one 0. Okay, so that we have to make others 0. Okay, so this when converted to base 10, we get 1. Okay, so now we have to check whether like we have to find the maximum number, but that maximum number should be less than this k. Okay, and the range is 1 to 5. Okay, so guys, what they have done over is, so we return 1. Okay, 1, cool, because if you see this, we get 2 and 4, but 2 and 4 is equal to 2 and 4 is greater than 2, but we have to find the number that is maximum but it is less than 2. Okay, so that will be 1. Okay, so let's see how we can solve it. Okay, so we have this function over here, and we have n and k as argument. Okay, so cool. Now let's see function. I will copy this, and here we have n and k. Now let's have a max as 0, and first we will loop through all the, what we say, first I'm gonna loop through all the a's in our range. Okay, all the possible a's. So let a and a less than and a plus plus. Okay, now we have to loop through all the b's. Okay, and our b will start from a plus 1. Okay, and it will be less than equal to n. Okay, and b plus plus. Okay, cool. Now let's calculate the bitwise AND. Bitwise and how we will calculate it, a and b. Okay, now guys, what we have to do, we have to find the maximum. Okay, for that what we have to do is, if our bitwise AND that we have calculated, if it is less than k. Okay, this k, if it is less than k, and at the same time if it is max, if it is greater than r max. Okay, then we will set new maximum. Okay, max equals bitwise AND. I hope it makes sense. and over here we will simply return the max. Cool. Okay, so guys, we are picking up a and b, two integers basically at a time, and we are doing bitwise AND between them, and then we are just setting the new maximum by using this condition. Okay, so now let's try running this code. Okay, so we got an error because we have not declared it. Like, okay, cool. So we passed our sample test cases, and cool, we also passed our like all these test cases. Okay, and we also got 15 points. Okay, cool. So now let's proceed with our another problem for today. Okay, so friends, in this our task is it is JavaScript dates. Okay, so our task is that they will provide us a date string, okay, in this format mmddyy, and on the basis of this date string we have to predict whether it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Okay, like this. They will give us this string and we have to predict whether it's Sunday or Monday. Okay, it's a cool question, and it's not that much stuff as it looks. Okay, so we have this get day name. Okay, and let me show you this in console. Okay, okay, over here what we can do is, okay, so guys, we have new date. Okay, and over here we can pass the string. What is the date today? Let me see the calendar. Okay, so it's September. Okay, so it's okay, like I told you, mmddyy. Okay, and when we do, okay, and when we do get day, we get the integer 2. This 2 means 0 1 Monday. Okay, cool. Okay, so we are going to make a kind of enum over here. Okay, like let's say weekdays, and I kind of like to keep this camel case. Okay, so weekdays, and over here we will use this. Let's copy this, Control C, Control V. Okay, cool. Now what we can do is day name. Okay, so day name equals what we did over here. Okay, new date. Okay, not this one. Okay, and over here we need that date string that they are providing us, and we will do get day. Okay, cool. And now what we can do is once we get the integer, we can easily find the element from our array based on that integer. Okay, so how we can do that? Weekdays at this thing over here. Okay, cool. I hope it works. Okay, the solution is okay, cool. Let's try running this code. Okay, so cool guys, we passed that sample test case. Let's submit this one. Okay, cool. So we have passed all the test cases. Okay, so guys, this question is really cool. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I will catch up all in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.